Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Hello, hello, hello. Let's turn that down. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. iRacing today with the, what is this? The Michelin IMSA Challenge. Basically, the GT4
Radio
class
check.
cars,
Spotter, radio check.
as well as some of the TCRs. So we're going to get into it. I just kind of loaded up iRacing, so we got a couple minutes of practice. So like I said, we're at Barber. Barber is a 16-corner track up in the hills, just outside of Birmingham, Alabama. Pretty cool place. Fun fact, I actually used to live down the street from Barber for like 2 years when I went to school out there near Birmingham. So I've spent a lot of time here. As a spectator, I spent time here professionally, and
yeah, I'm on team chat.
one of those places that you know, I know pretty decently. So we should have a pretty good race. The GT4 Cayman is pretty good. I'm not, you know, the most experienced in it, but we can kind of get something done. So I'm actually expecting a half decent result in this one, which is always fun. But I need to jump in some practice. The race starts at 6:15, so what time is it now? So about just over 5 minutes, 7 minutes basically. So I'm going to get in the car and try to get warmed up here for a few minutes, and then we'll go right into qualifying. So you'll notice I'm using the sequential shifter in this car. These cars are a PDK in real life, which is kind of like a dual clutch sort of thing. So they have a little shifter like this, but they also have paddles. But I don't know. I like using the sequential shifter. So
Lane speed limit is
that's what we're going to go with
kilometers per hour.
in this one. Make sure my pit speed limiter's on here,
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
and we'll get out and hopefully rejoin with some open track here. The Michelin tires around here start off incredibly cold and incredibly slippery. We'll just take it nice and easy. It can make qualifying a little difficult, just because of how slippery they actually get. Trying to get traction out of them in the first lap isn't the easiest thing, but we'll get around Barber and I'll show you guys I'll kind of talk you through a lap here once we come back around, as we kind of come through the tunnel section. These are the S's here, and then that goes over through tunnel, which is there's actually a tunnel under this hill that you kind of walk through and drive through. But there's some decent elevation change around here. Super cool place. Barber has an incredible motorcycle museum that I highly recommend. Everybody go check it out. They've got a huge collection. All right, so we're going down the front straight here.
Okay, Travis, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. 18th.
Into what's known as the carousel. Kind of carry some speed in, slowly scrub it off, and then get back on it. This little kink right here, you gotta be really careful. The rear likes to get loose, and it will kick out on you. Brake just before the 2. Get it turned down. Here's one of those TCR class cars, or a lower class car. It's like a front wheel drive, wide body. Pretty cool little hot rod, but they are a little bit slower, but not by much around here. Those guys, you'll see them kind of mixing it up during the race with the GT4 class cars. The fast guys in those are pretty quick. We're just going to kind of hang out with them. Again, it's just practice, just getting warmed up. Some guys treat practice like a race and try to dive bomb people and go nuts. I don't understand that. So, just gonna cruise around. Oh, there we go. That was good. Oh, that guy did the same thing. What?
The leader has just done a 130.78.
Gotta get warmed up. Friday afternoon, I've been working all day. Literally just sat down in this thing, got the stream set up, drank a bottle of water, and now I'm here. So I definitely need to spend a few minutes getting back into it. Haven't done a live stream in a while just because I've just been busy, man. Life is busy now. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of cool things happening. Been doing a couple races here and there, trying to get some practice in. We got a Cup car race at the Detroit Grand Prix in Belle Island coming up. That is that place kicks my ass. It is an incredibly difficult track. It's like concrete lined everywhere. I freaking crash every lap. I don't know what I'm doing. So I've been trying to spend a lot of time practicing for that. Down to third, back up the hill, over the tunnel. Pretty quick right once the tires are up to grip.
The leader's just done a 129.67.
All right, let's try not to crash on this one. But hey, that's why it's practice. Try to run it nice and wide so we don't get that rear end loose over that kink.
Thank you, buddy.
Down into the corkscrew. And this building on the left that you'll see here
20 minutes remaining. You've got
is
20
the
minutes
motorcycle
left.
museum. There's actually a waterfall off to the right too. I don't know if it's in iRacing or not, but it's super cool. There's a lot of sculptures around the track. A bunch of ants eating people, eating motorcycle riders.
Sector 2
It's pretty interesting, and they're huge. Let these guys
On your
go.
right. Clear right.
The leader has just done a 129.50.
One more lap, and I should have a little bit of temperature. Look at these guys. Look at these guys taking each other out in practice.
Lap.
That's why I avoid people.
Didn't have enough room there.
Right side. Clear right.
I mean, like, come on, guys. We're not in a race. Why are you going side by
17th
side, knocking
place.
people
You're
out?
Now 6.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 4.1 seconds off the pace.
Now the car's feeling better. Oh, and our qualifying session's ready. So, try to get to a safe spot. And we'll get out of here. All right. Who wants to place bets on if I crash in qualifying or not? Just saying, you might make a few dollars. I'm not the greatest qualifier. Nah. I had some interesting times in qualifying in this car before, but I'll try not to screw it up for you guys. This basically, I'm an example. I'm a public service of what not to do in iRacing. That's really how this channel, is. So, any mistake is actually a demonstration. It's not a real mistake. We just, I do that for you guys. Qualifying is 2 laps, so we'll have an out lap and 2 flyers. Again, the real trick is trying to spend the first lap getting some temperature in the tires, and then the first flyer taking it a little easy, being careful to power, going in a little bit slow to make sure the car gets turned in, and then and getting on the throttle so we can still try to get a good run out. The second lap should be faster if we don't screw it up, but it's always the risk we take. So we'll just have to see what happens. The race itself, I have a pretty good feeling about. What the hell? Oh man, this thing's glitching out. All right, give that a minute. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. Glad you could be here. Give practice a few minutes. They've got 30 seconds left, and then we'll be able to do our qualifying session. But yeah, 16 corners around here. Like I said, in some of these shots, you may be able to see some of the sculptures, like this ant over on the left side. That thing is massive. You can pretty much stand under it. I've been all around this field as a photographer, all around this track. I've hiked the entire outside of it, and there's even like off in the bushes, kind of hidden. There's sculptures.
It's now 19 Celsius.
So it's pretty nuts. Very unique track, to say the least. Most tracks don't have big sculptures around them. Oh yeah. All right. Let's get in it. Try to excuse me. Try to have clean laps. If we can start better off, we can.
Pit lane speed limit
certainly
is
beneficial.
72 kilometers per hour. Pit exit is clear. Okay, Travis, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
So, throttle brake. Try to get some heat in the tires. Get everything warmed up. This car does have ABS. And you'll see the ABS engaging when the yellow lights on either side of the dash there flash. And those are on, that's the ABS. If they're flashing, they're kind of just barely on. ABS is helpful. You don't want to completely rely on it. It's actually a little bit faster if you just barely stay out of it. Because every time the ABS pulses, it is releasing the brake. Try to scrub the front tires a bit. I don't know if this really helps. It makes me feel better about it. sometimes I feel like just going fast and just doing a lap like I should on the out lap is just as good as trying to do all this swerving and braking, but there's no real sensors or anything I can look at that show me my tire temperatures, so I really don't know. So we just want to kind of ease into this last corner, get a good run out. You see we're green, the timer's counting down because we got a stronger run than normal by doing that. A little too wide there. Purple lights mean traction control's on. Trying to spin the rear tires. That is a serious issue because that's a good way to end up in a wall. Just gotta be nice and smooth to the power. Try to stay out of ABS as much as I can, stay out of the traction control. Come on, baby, give me a downshift. All right, let's give it a little bit more on lap 2. A little better.
The leader has just
Oh,
done
man.
29.14.
Running a little too wide there. Had to get out of it. Oh, that is not the line. That is not the line. Well, that's our qualifying screwed up. So we will be much further back than I want to be. But hey, like I said, if you placed your bets, you could have won some money. You know, really, I'm helping you guys. This is for you.
P14.
P14. That will probably drop down as other people finish their laps. They didn't screw it up like I did. But, hey, you know, could be worse. We could have crashed and not even gotten a lap in at all. So I'll just have to take it. We'll make up some positions in the race for sure. If it goes how these things normally go, we'll certainly make up some positions as guys just like crash the crap out of each other and it just turns into a mess. So, hey, that's pretty normal for me. The cool thing about these races is, well, I say the cool thing. It's not really the cool thing. I prefer a standing start, but just like the real races, it's a rolling start. So we'll do a lap around the track behind the pace car, and then we'll do a rolling start. So I don't really get as much of an advantage there, but it does help keep some of the carnage down, just because, you know, the standing starts, as you guys have seen in the Porsche Cup Series, don't really go so well. If you guys saw the Sebring video, Like, holy crap, man. It's it's like outrageous how bad some of it can be. So at least it kind of calms it down a little bit here. Let me make sure that my stuff is all set. I can't show you guys my setup, unfortunately. I signed a contract that says I wouldn't do so. Okay, so everything seems good. So we'll put you guys back here. We are down at the bottom. Hey, whatever. So this is a 30-minute race, and yeah, 30 minutes. It usually actually takes a little bit longer than that. All I have to do is just kind of keep my pace. You know, typical. Try not to do too much. Matt, hey, Matt's here. What up, dude? I hope you're enjoying it. I'm sure you're having a tasty beverage as you do this. Happy birthday. So
That's the
waiting
end of
for
the
this to
session.
get started.
P16.
We'll jump into the car, and then we'll get that rolling lap going, and you guys will get to see what that's all about. Go ahead and turn off my tire change options if we do have an issue and we have to get into pit lane in a hurry. We don't want new tires. We don't want fuel. Get all that stuff turned off. Go ahead and shut the car off. No point in wasting fuel. Many. I'm sure you're pretty deep into them by now, Matt. Oh man. Yeah. Does the stream look good? You guys hear me okay? Matt, everything sound all right? Look all right? Everything cool? It's always hard for me to tell. A lot of BMWs. This whole series is cool. This whole series is basically the Porsche Cayman versus the BMW M4. They're both GT4 class cars. The M4 BMW is a new addition to iRacing as of a couple weeks ago. They're pretty awesome. I've kind of been around one in real life, and they're built really well, seemingly. They're fast, twin turbo, straight sixes. You can make a lot of horsepower out of them. You know, downpipe, exhaust, and a tune, and they'll rip pretty good. They've got the same kind of PDK style transmission, so you can paddle shift them. But I like my big shifter over here. I like to click through the gears. Just feels more fun.
Celsius, 16th place.
That's what we're supposed to be doing here. Is we're trying to have fun. Try not to take it too seriously.
Follow car number 21 in the right column.
I like doing well. I'm a little too competitive to completely suck. So here's our rolling lap out. We'll stay double file, and you'll see cars kind of come and go, and everybody tries to get a little bit of temperature in the brakes and the tires. Don't run into me. You stay in your lane over there, BMW. I don't know if you guys can see him. So there's cars next to me as we go around. Cars behind me in the mirrors, as you can see.
Catch up to car number 21. Catch up to car number 21.
And as you guys can tell by my pedal cam down there, no clutch.
We need to catch up to car number 21.
So it's just hit the brake, hit the gas, pull the shifter, and the car kind of figures it out for you.
Catch up to car number 21.
All right, so we've got one more right-hander coming up. The pace car will go into pit lane. Pit lane entry is just after this bend. And then we've got this right-hander and then a tight left on the front straight, and then we're gonna go green here in just a second. Everybody's...
Green, green, green.
There we go. And people are off in front of me. Hopefully nobody's next to me. I'm gonna give this guy some room.
I gave you as much room as I could, man. I don't know who you're close to.
Pretty clean start so far. Nice train of cars here.
Nice one, Travis. Good start.
There's a car off. That was a big hit in the wall. All right, not bad. First lap's over.
P11. There's an incident in turn 14.
That guy's reversing onto the track. No problem. We'll have to get around this BMW. He's a little slow.
The leader's just done a 129.82.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
P11, you've just done a 132.88.
Alright, let's see if we can get back after it. I have such little confidence in the car in the first couple laps. Starting to feel pretty good though. BMW's pull pretty good coming out of corners. These guys are going to go side by side up the tunnel. See if that works out for him. Nope. There he goes.
Incident in turn 14. The leader has just done a 129.38.
Whew. Got a long race, 30 minutes. A lot of time to make
position.
Make
Slower
up.
car ahead. This guy's
Make
on our
positions.
lap. He won't get a blue flag. He's racing us for position.
Oh.
Looks like P5's gone off in the hairpin. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Getting beat up on by the M4s.
Slower car ahead. We're racing this guy for position. Don't expect a blue flag. Alright Travis, don't let this guy distract you. He's quicker than you into the corkscrew, P11. You've just done a 133.12.
I'm going, Matt. I'm getting them. We'll get them. Don't worry. We got plenty of time.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Pretty decent little battle, though.
That's your fastest lap.
Go right.
Oh, they came in behind. Got a heck of a run.
Hold your line.
There he is beside me.
Clear right.
Oh, he's going to go for
That's
it.
20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. Come on, Travis. Don't let him get away.
It's the problem when you battle so close to a car, is the pair of you end up going slower and then somebody behind can capitalize on it. We'll see how that fares between the two of them.
The leader's just done a 129.00.
See if the same thing happens. If they start to battle and get slow, then I
Gap in
can
front has increased. It's now about 1.0.
kind of pull the same move back on them.
B12. That lap was at 132.10.
See if these guys take each other out. Cayman's going for the wide line, where you go way deep into the hairpin and you kind of square it up and you get a longer run on the accelerator. Oh, what am I doing?
Stay between the lines, please, Travis. You'll need to give back the time gained. There's an incident in the tunnel.
Yep, see he's really able to catch up because these guys battle. BMW's kind of holding us up a little bit. He's in full defense mode. But again, that just makes you slow. Be helpful if I pick the right gear. BMW starting to make some mistakes.
Josh, you get super close to me, I'm gonna let you by. I've been having internet problems, and I'm here for a safe racing after this.
Okay, Travis, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. You're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
Get close to me up this next straightaway up here.
Left side. Clear left. On your left.
Oh, I left the door wide open. That was my mistake.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
This dude's gonna muscle his way through. That was my mistake, 100%. That guy's pretty fast. He kind of caught up out of nowhere.
The gap in front is now 1.1. 13th place. Your last lap time was at 1:32.20. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Pretty cool how competitive the field is, though. I know I'm quiet, I'm just trying not to screw it up. It takes a lot of concentration when you're running right on the back bumper of somebody. See, every time I talk to you guys, I screw up. Let's get caught back up to these guys here.
That was at 1:31.53. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.5 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Yellow flag, caution.
Oh my. You gotta see this, the front left on this orange car. It's towed out like 5 feet. Oh, come on, man. Look at that. Oh, wow.
Clear right.
That car was jet.
minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
A little deep. I'm going to leave the door open for the BMW. I got to cut them back off. There we go.
The gap in front is now 2.0.
Whew. Too much traction control, how to get out of it again. Man. We're kind of keeping the same gap, but I'm struggling a little bit to really catch up. Nice and loose coming up the hill. These guys are going side by side. Does the Cayman finally get through? Oh, let's see if the BMW pushes it and these guys go off. What's going to happen?
Okay, Travis, you've used half your fuel.
BMW gets the position back. Little too deep. Wow, we all go
There's an
too deep.
incident in the hairpin.
Car left. Clear left.
Welcome to the last couple minutes of a race.
Just slugging it out for position. The class leaders in this group.
Lyle, come on, man. Get out my way.
So like I was talking about before, these TCR cars, this car in front of me, this little Audi, they're pretty fast. So I can't just get around them at will. Especially not with me and this BMW making a bunch of mistakes every lap.
You're last.
Oh my god, it's so slow.
There's an
The
incident
BMW
in
finally makes the
hairpin.
mistake. He's gone. Get around. Get around Mr. Audi here in a minute. But it is for overall position, so we are kind of battling, even though we're in different classes. He's not just going to give it to me. Those little things are so quick. Oof. Losing confidence in the rear end.
P13. That lap was a 1:31.61. Okay, Travis, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
What's your body supposed to do, baby?
Warned about track limits.
Oh man.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Keep running wide. I go just a couple feet too deep into that corner. And it's downhill, so it takes a lot of brake to get you slowed down. Just like this corner. The exits are so important. And I'm not doing a very good job.
P12. Your lap time was 1:31.45. Looks like the leader's binned it in the carousel. Alright, Travis, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. We've just cut the track.
Man, I'm making a mess of this last couple laps.
You won't get a blue flag.
Hey, hopefully it's entertaining for you guys. But like I said at the beginning, I don't drive these cars a whole lot. I'm not the most familiar. Oh my God.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
I think I've overheated the tires. And I'm just like screwing it up left and right. I gotta calm it down, get back into my rhythm. Alright. Let's not screw this lap up. Let's get back
Looks
on
like
pace.
the leader has gone off in the carousel. E9.
if you get that corner right, you can use the throttle and get a decent amount of rotation, but right now I'm feeling like if I start getting rotation, it's just gonna send me into a spin. I don't have the confidence in the car. But like this corner, I use it there to make sure I don't go wide. So it's like you can use it to your advantage at points, but you got to be very sure about it. A little too tight through there. Oh, there we go. There's some nice oversteer. Rear tires are definitely falling off a little bit.
P1 has gone off in the carousel. Last lap.
Those purple flashing lights on the dash of the traction control. Oh, over the crest, we're starting to get those on again. We are not being kind to the tires. And it's starting to show. That is part of racing, is, you know, tire management.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Good job, Brodie. I don't know if I could have held you off for another couple laps, then you're coming off. Good job.
Incident in turn 16. Looks like it's Gibson. There's an incident in the carousel.
Everybody's going off everywhere.
There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like Higgins and Olsen.
You're talking to the wrong guys.
Incident in.
There we go. That's the end of the race.
Gibson, yellow flag. P13. There's the checkered flag.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. P13, obviously not my greatest finish, but certainly could have been worse. You know, that's the fun part of doing a different series, a different car. Is it's challenging. It's fun. You know, I actually really enjoy this car. I like using the sequential shifter instead of the paddles. I mean, it just feels like you're doing a little bit more, so it's super cool. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I got a couple more streams in mind that I want to do as some races coming up, and let's take a look.
Nice race. Thanks a lot.
Take a look at the first couple laps here.
Good win, Raymond.
If you guys made it this far, please hit the like button. It's super helpful for the YouTube stuff. Every bit helps. I know I'm not the biggest, fastest sim racer, but hey, we're trying. We're making something happen. I'm having fun doing these, and the more the YouTube channel likes and subscribes and comments and all that stuff, the more it helps, the more motivation I have to turn this thing on and talk to you guys and hang out. But I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me for a little bit on your Friday afternoon, and hope you have a good weekend. I'm going to leave you guys here on the replay for a minute. I think it's kind of glitching out. The replay doesn't really like working. Let's see if we can. I think we can turn this down a little bit. See if that helps. So it's still glitching out. Tyler, what up, dude? Oh, you're all good, man. Hey, it'll be live like tomorrow. You can watch it again, or you should be able to go back and replay some of it. But it was a pretty quick stream, just a 30-minute race. But yeah, all good. But thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's all for now, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.